This one's for the boys. I think I speak for all girls in that we all want to know the answer to this. Is liking a girl's Instagram story the new way to slide in their DMs? Because some of y'all really be acting like you just got that Disney Fast Pass, that whole centre stage VIP meet and greet experience. Or is this the new and improved, I've seen this now, you can take it down? Kind of like a, I'm a like this so you know I've seen it kind of deal. Which is it? Sincerely, the girls. I was feeling spicy, so I decided that I would take one for the team and fill you all in on the things that girls wish guys knew. We're going to kick things off nicely with the pill and periods. Please know that periods really fucking suck, and there are probably so many more symptoms than you are aware of. But trust me when I say it feels like the devil is literally scraping out your insides. And the pill makes us do weird shit. I cried over not being able to cut a tomato one time. Number 2, clinginess meter. This one's a weird one. We hate it when you're being too clingy. We also hate it when you're being too distant. There's like a grey area in there. That's where you operate. I just gave myself the ick. I take it back. Moving swiftly on to crying. Girls are emotional. Therefore, we like it when you show your emotions. And if you do, there is a very high chance that the sex will be 10 times better. This brings me on nicely to number 4, brutal honesty. I mean, it's common sense, but just don't cheat on a girl, period. We would all much rather you just be honest. And that goes for if you just want to have sex and not a relationship too. Literally just tell us and we'll have so much more respect for you. Numero 5. Haha, I'm fine. You got a 50-50 chance of actually understanding what we mean by this one. Sometimes, just sometimes, it's said in the hopes that you go, are you sure though? And then we have a conversation. But see, other times it can actually just mean that we are fine and we're probably rolling our eyes because we are sick to death of you asking. If you're still watching this video, it's definitely because you've been waiting for this. The girls are going to kill me for this one. 99% of us actually do not give a fuck about the size of it. Literally, no one cares about that more than you. I had to save the best one till last, can't lie. The clitoris is extremely important and it should not require a map. Please go learn about it. The demand for this was heard loud and clear, so let me not gatekeep. Here's part 2, vagina edition. Okay, number 1, gun fingers. Now I know it's thrilling, but we're not at a rave, so none of this from the get-go, please. I'm going to give you a Mario analogy. Some of you are dashing off and trying to get to Bowser's Castle quick time. And you're forgetting all of the little coins that you got to pick up along the way. It's not a challenge to see who can get there the fastest. Take your time. Okay, number 2, this is just a good general knowledge fact. Pee does not come from the place that you think it does. So during, she's probably not pissing herself. Number 3, looseness. Let's debunk this myth too. Please, on behalf of all women, know that it does not get looser the more people we sleep with. A whole child's head has to come out of there and you think your penis is going to do that? Right, the clit, get your notepad out. Back to the Mario analogy, we're going to think of the clit as one of those superstar coins, the big ones, you know the ones? This is a must, it is non-negotiable. So you're not going to go straight for the bullseye. This is a triple 20 kind of job. Do not underestimate the outer regions. Like darts, speed and precision is very important. Kind of like the gun fingers scenario, we're not going full throttle straight away. Slowly increase that shit. Okay, number 5, the 3 senses. I have so many questions from a guy's POV on this, but just know that every single woman has questioned its look, taste and feel. So like cars, they can all look and drive a little bit different, but the mechanics of it still works the same. So it shouldn't be too hard to figure out how to utilise it. Oh, I don't even want to say this one. Sometimes there can be situations where it's a bit of a slippery slope and oh my God, your faces just light up. That's why sometimes we just don't have the heart to tell you it's actually discharge. Yeah, I'm really sorry for that one. And this leads us on very nicely to leakage. So in case you weren't aware, girls' vaginas can double as a vacuum. So if you're shooting into the net, please be aware that oftentimes there can be malfunctions at any given time afterwards. A towel ain't gonna be enough. You gotta let her go to the toilet. So many of you came for me in the comments of this video, but as I am the owner of a vagina, I can only come from a set amount of POVs, a grand total of 1. And there are so many things that we do want to know, we're just too afraid to ask. So, without further ado, we're going to get straight into it. Blue balls, is it a thing? Because I've heard mixed opinions. Or are you just being a pussy? And if it is a thing, and your gal isn't down to have sex, can you not just go relieve yourselves? Number 2, bushy fields. All feminists, please exit the chat. There's so much variation here, but I want to know, what is the favourite flavour? Because this can range from bushy fields to landing strip to prickly pear to bald eagle. So please, preferences in the comments, go. So you're probably wondering what rotisserie chicken is in this sense. And it's a name that I've given to this position because this is how I feel when I'm in it. Let me demonstrate. I can't do this. Mad thing, didn't know my vagina could talk, but if it did, it would probably say don't look down. I just want to know why guys insist on putting us in this position, because I am not Elastigirl, believe it or not, and, well, this is going to bring us nicely onto the next point anyway. Any position you put us in where our legs are above our heads, just know that our vaginas have the world's largest gravitational pull, and when those legs come back down to earth, boy do you hear it. Those beats be so sick, even Charlie Puth could probably make a song to it. So my question is, if she queefs, what you doing? Mambo number 5. Do you also fake it, or if a gal is doing it wrong, will you just tell her point blank? Okay, so this one is my personal fave. So I'm not sure if you know this, but girls are their horniest on their period, right? And so I feel like most girls probably would not be obliged to it. Okay, so there's 2 questions in one. First, if a girl's on a period, is it still dinner time? Yes or no? And hypothetically, let's just to say it is, does it taste metallic-y? Yes or no? Asking for a friend. I feel like I'm giving this one a whole other meaning that requires an Urban Dictionary passage. But as cute and petite as girls can be, you do realise we still shit from our assholes, right? So please, tell me why you optionally want to put your tongue up in that.